I wonder if we can just go north and save ourselves a lot of headache. Look. Next time I'm just gonna stab the guy in the face. Or shoot an arrow at him in the face. I mean, actually, we could just go straight there, though. I mean, I don't know how much this game is scripted, but... Jakob already told us that he wasn't to the south. So I don't feel like we should have to go down there and basically relearn something that was already told to us. Player knowledge aside. But it's not, you know, just goes to show you why you don't want to get stuck on trees and hills when you want to fight. Your terrain is very important. I think you have rare value before, but we'll do it just because I can say we can. We did. Take the preserver, just in case I find more rabbit meat. I'm not gonna ask those guys any questions since they're not gonna talk to me. I'll just sneak up on them and shoot an arrow in one of them. I wonder if you can do like horse combat. I don't think you can with swords. Obviously, they can with bows because we've done that. Kind of. We chase somebody down on a horse. I mean, that kind of counts for me. So, where's that trail go? Here it is. Let's get off the horse here. There's a rabbit. I'm trying to get up here. It's broad daylight, so that doesn't really do much for us. Still stuck on invisible terrain. Those things happen though. Looks like we need to go higher up. I want to take a wide glance around. I don't want to like kind of be next to the trail. Then wonder how they saw me. At the same time, I don't want to pass it either. If I get an arrow into one of them pretty quickly, take that person down. I feel like the fight will go considerably better. There they are. There you go, right into his face. Fuck. Alright, take out the sword. It's sword time. Sword time. Stop the Absurdum. I don't know what the matter is. I'm just standing here not doing anything. Come here, get your breath back. You know, look at the other guy. Look at the other guy. In the fucking face. Okay, what are we doing? Alright, the one guy's out, I think. Catch your breath. We're fine. Catch your breath, catch your breath, catch your breath. Shh, that's a sweet move he has there. It's like the second time he's grabbed my sword and poked me with it. This guy, man. He's gotta be going down soon. He's got like no freaking armor. Oh, his friend's dead. His friend's just laying there on the ground. Come on, you pansy. Have at thee. Alright, he's up to my slashes, man. He knows what's going on there. Come on. It's going alright. I'm happy with this so far. Started off pretty weak. Alright. Oh, he's dead. Oh, hell yeah, we did it. Mercy kill. This is for me. Nobody else. I don't care about anybody else's honor. Yeah, I feel like we have to loot him, right? Stupid hood. Pathetic amount of money. Well, he didn't have anything, you know, pertaining to the case. Here's his dead friend, which is also pretty awesome. No mercy killing him, he just died. Here's the arrow I shot him with. Oh no, that's not the arrow I shot him with. I'll take it though. These are the 2 arrows I shot him with. Armorer's kit? Hell yeah. I probably need that actually. That was freaking awesome. I'm gonna save it though. Saving right before something happens and the kind of saves coming in, I don't like that. Saving after you accomplish something, I feel like it's considerably more acceptable. So I am hurting. I'm bleeding, maybe. I'm just injured. Let's take a look at our armor. See if we can repair kit anything. Apply. Okay. Let's see how this works. Condition. Everything's pretty good except for my mail, which makes sense because I probably get stabbed there a lot. Okay, I guess that's not how that works. Alright, we'll just chill in. I don't know what limit it takes, but this isn't it. I mean, we can sleep and try to get some health back, and that's, I feel like, a good idea. It doesn't make sense in terms of the game, but this is a bug that I've seen happen. I can't make any heads or tails of it. Sometimes just don't have this icon here. I don't know how you're supposed to know. Rather than blindly guess. But I think it's a bug. I don't think that's supposed to happen. These things all suck. I was really hoping for like, here's where he went kind of thing. But I guess dead men don't tell tales. Can't sleep here. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's go there then. If it's one of those things that we just can't do because we didn't talk to the charcoal burners we already knew didn't have info for us, kind of be a little upset about that. It's not like the information actually changed. That's a random dead rabbit. Oh, fair enough. I'm pretty excited about how that went. Fighting in this game is pretty intense, and in a good way. Especially once you learn how to block. Before those little main storyline tutorial things, it was pretty terrible. It's considerably more fun now. deer? There it was. This was outside the range to search before, but we'll try it. This is gonna be hard because I don't know if they're gonna say no, why they're saying no.
My respects to you, sir.
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof.
Then why don't you look for him at the stud farm?
He was there, but now they say he's hiding amongst some charcoal burners.
And where did you hear that? Anyhow, there's no one of that description here. Try asking somewhere else.
Why is that my only option?
Look, a terrible crime's been committed at Neuhof, and Sir Radzig wants the culprits found. And here you are making it harder for me.
You don't look like someone from the garrison to me. Go and try that on someone else.
But I really am.
Of course you are, and I'm the Queen of Sheba. Clear off and stop wasting my time.
I feel like that's a reference they wouldn't know.
Where will I find him then?
When you travel upstream, you're sure to run into more charcoal burners. But charcoal burners can be found everywhere there's trees and water, so...
Well then, I'll go and ask elsewhere.
Good luck.
I think washing off the blood there would have done a lot for me.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhof. Was he here by any chance?
Ginger, you say? Would he be a red-haired fellow?
Yes, have you seen him?
Let me see now. There was a stranger around here. He didn't have red hair, though, so it wouldn't be him.
Great, thanks.
Terribly helpful. Do you guys have a basin I could wash myself in? What kind of monsters are you? This guy looks awfully suspicious. How many twins do you have?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. Do you know where I might find him?
Well, if you go south from here, you'll come across Old Andrew's Inn on the road. If you go along the road from there to the east, you'll reach Neuhof.
I know where Neuhof is. The boy isn't there.
Ah, I see. I can't help you then. I've never noticed anyone of that description around here.
Alright, thank you.
Perhaps they're just not going to give me vague answers.
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhof. Was he here by any chance?
Ginger, you say? Would he be a red-haired fellow?
Yes, have you seen him?
Let me see now.
Great, thanks.
Alright, we, of course, already had that discussion.
Hey, shh. Come here.
Good day to you.
You know something about Ginger?
I might have heard something.
Just when I was about to give up.
A bit of silver with me. I might share what I know.
How much money do I have on me?
That depends. What do you want in return?
A bit of silver never hurt anybody.
That
Okay, we already
story
discussed
about
that.
30 pieces of silver didn't have a happy ending.
Well, then it will have to be more than 30. Try convincing.
Try 28. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me.
Not bad, not bad. Listen up. Ginger
Okay.
has two mates. Twins, who are keeping him hidden and taking care of him. They go out every day to bring him something to eat.
Where do they take the food?
I don't know. I didn't follow them. Why would I?
That's all you have? That's what I paid so much silver for?
If you'd already known that much, you wouldn't be here talking to me. So I reckon you got your money's worth.
That's fair game, I suppose. Two twins, you say? You have a name, but yet I can't talk to you. So I'm gonna have to fight these people here, right? That's That's what I see happening. I'd like to do it with full health, because I imagine shit's gonna go down. They won't mind if I just take a nap, just a quick little snooze. So, for 9 hours, just to get my health back up. God, it was low. This presumably will be a huge help when I want to try not to die later. Well, this is convenient.
Leave me be. I want to sleep.
I could just stealth kill him now. That's not probably going to do me much good. Let's see if he's got anything good on him. The answer to this question seems to be no. Bran.
Oh, leave me be.
And then there's this guy just hanging out. What's your deal? Alright, so they're feeding him somewhere nearby, it sounds like. Maybe that's what that little cloud's covering up. Could be anywhere though, it could just be someplace in the woods, randomly. It's hard to say. I mean, I guess we're just gonna wait. Maybe people will wake up here soon. Probably should have waited longer than that. No, some of them seem to be awake. Not you, I can only pickpocket you. Alright, whatever. Do you have food? I don't need to eat. I don't know why I'm even asking. Let's give it a couple hours. We're not gonna wait that long. I just want to get to like 7 o'clock. I feel like everyone should be up and working by 7, right? Nope, nope. Alright. Let's see if we're even able to do anything about this. They've got weapons. I presume that means something.
Good day to you.
Where are you hiding Ginger?
What?
Don't try that one on me. I know he's friends with you and your brother. I need to talk to him about the massacre at the stud farm. He's the only witness.
All right. I'll tell you. First, you have to deal with those 2 bandits who've been asking about him.
I think I already did.
I can't do that, seeing as I already killed them.
Is that a fact? And I'm supposed to take your word for it?
There were 2 of them. One had a sword and the other an axe.
All right. I'll take your word for it. Ginger's hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go north along the road to Ujits until you see a path to the right that leads to a spring. There's an overgrown path from there that'll lead you to where Ginger is. But it's easy to miss it.
Thank you.
That was surprisingly easier than I thought it would be. which you were kind enough to mark on my map. I see, when I tell myself I could have just,
What were you doing? There's people walking in! Now!
technically you're just standing there. I tell myself that I could have just came straight here if I would have had, like, the player knowledge, and still would have worked out the same. I hope so, at least. It's one thing I really do like about Bethesda games. You can usually skip large parts of things if you were to just stumble upon it. An accident, you say? Let's investigate. I feel like these are like the closest things you get to like random treasures. Either this one's hidden very well, or there just is none. Could be down the hill more, or could not be. Either way, it's probably not really worth it. The last one wasn't really worth it. Is that the overgrown path he was talking about? Actually. But for a second, like, I saw a path. Come on, horse. You're really doing a bad job. No, this must be it. Is this a sign? I don't know. Okay, I thought there was a sign like, welcome. This is where I've been hiding. Alright, step and talk to him.
You've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ushitz, and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ushitz, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light. It wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. Well, it was
Details from this
terrible,
missing.
like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. He ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ushitz came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Big, you say?
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all.
No, that's not all. And more questions.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
Okay, never mind.
That's
Don't tell
quite
me.
a long
I already
story.
heard it.
You don't have to tell me everything, just who they were and where they went.
I only recognized one of them.
What else?
Nothing.
Sorry.
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
I'll
out
try
of
my
the
best
way.
not to die.
I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
I could go and ask them if it's important to you.
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect, the way you took care of those cutthroats.
What is this? Oh, it's just a pillow. I thought it was like a map or something. Oh, fair enough. Oh, OBS, why are you disconnecting? It doesn't matter, I don't have anybody watching the stream, I suppose. But did this before and just reconnected. We'll see what it does. This didn't do it mid-dialogue. Let's just head east, I guess. Is it a deer that just seemed to fall over and die? Interesting. Alright, OBS reconnected. It's about time. This is the path I was looking for. I think I'm about to get back up from here. We'll see. I guess there's only one way to find out. I was hoping for a little bit more bandit murder, but at the same time, assuming I wouldn't, just slept in a random bed. I guess it's a good thing there's not. Are those just dead people in the tree? They do appear to be dead people in the tree. Concerned about how you just call this an accident. I don't think they accidentally hung themselves in the tree. Seems pretty liberal use of the word, if you ask me. Right, well. Such is the world we live in, I guess. just cut across the field here. I feel like that might be best. Really losing stamina anyways on the horse. Might as well lose it in the field. For what it's worth. Good horse. We're gonna talk to people. Let's do it. Let's try our best. Should wash myself up.
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return.
Don't even look at me.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury my husband.
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognized him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
But why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people, why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
I understand your concerns, but you just need to ask Sir Hanish to leave you a guard. Those bandits might be willing to take on a few stable boys, but not an armed soldier.
I'd definitely feel better if someone was here a few days to keep watch.
For the sake of the least they could do.
I'm sure Sir Bernard won't object.
Good then. Let the lad come back again.
Do we have a basin? I really do need to wash myself. Yeah, yes. I mean, as much as the blood had a nice effect on me and all, but... What are you doing here? He wasn't here before.
Good day to you.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around at Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Fair enough. Not take any skill ups. Fighting. Ooh. Double stab. Scar maker. Left, right, middle, middle. Left, right, stab, stab. I mean, that's pretty easy to remember. Straight to the face. Do you like the sound of straight to the face? Already, I can't remember some of these. This one's pretty easy to remember. That one's also pretty easy to remember. I like the sound of the face one. We'll do it. Count me in. Slower. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about those two. Kinda don't want to F with that.
Greetings. What business have you?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
Sorry, I'm not a
It's up
horse.
to you what you consider important.
See the whole story.
One of the Neuhoff stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognised one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarrelled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. And the rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Ujits. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Merhaya to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir. Why choose Merhaya?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the
That'd be
secluded
pretty
dwellings
stupid.
are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
I don't feel like I have any news about the investigation. We know what to do. We'll be fine.